Michael and Denise Mills. We've been in Ecuador for 16 years serving God, and I'm going to get to do something that is my favorite thing to do, is brag on God and what He's done in our lives. God has done some mighty things in Ecuador, and I'd like to start with a story of how we started a church up at 10,000 feet in the Andes. And as a pastor for New Work, I figured I wanted to bless the area around us, and so what we did is we adopted the poorest school in that area. It's the Valley of Los Chios, and I adopted a school called Fajardo. And when we got to the school, we noticed that the children at lunchtime were all lined up, 100 children lined up to the boys' bathroom. It was curious to me to see that. So I looked ahead of the line to find out why were the children lined up to the boys' bathroom, only to discover that their kitchen was in the boys' bathroom. And there was no other kitchen, no other facility for the kids to sit and eat in a dignified way. And so it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what needs to be done. These kids, even though they're the poorest of the poor, still deserve to eat in a dignified place. And so we took it and had a project to build a kitchen and a dining room for these kids. And many of you have helped in that project over the year. And as we built that facility, it came to fruition. We had a brand new place, a bigger place for them to go. The kids themselves helped carry rocks and help fill that, or start doing the construction of that building. And at the end, we dedicated that building. And the director of the school was amazed that a church would come along and help meet their needs. It should have been their government that should have done something. But she said the church did something, and that inspired her to come to our church and to give her heart to Christ. And we had one time at the dedication, we had the place filled with dignitaries and the mayor of the valley and all the kids, and we enjoyed that celebration. But something even more special that touched my heart was after all the celebration, the kids in their normal school day got to sit around tables and eat in a dignified way, not in a boys' bathroom, but to eat in a dining room with a full kitchen. And there's a special part of this story. The little girl, Pamela, little girl that I took a picture of her walking out of the boys' bathroom a year before. Now I took a picture of her sitting at a table with all of her friends. And that was a special story because just a month after that, we got news that Pamela and her family and more family members were coming down the mountain in a bus, and the brakes crystallized on the bus, and the bus slammed into the mountain, killing all the family, killing Pamela. And the only comfort I had, I knew that before Pamela entered into eternity, she had a chance to eat with her friends in a dignified way. You helped to do that. You helped to help Pamela have dignity in her life before she was taken to eternity.